Hi, I'm Kat. It's December 14th, and this is our daily tarot. Opening card for the day is the King of Cups. So this is a fixed water energy, and it leads me to believe that there are many of us that have a lot of emotions that are going on underneath the surface that we're working on and that we're still kind of processing and working through. There's, as you can see, this turbulent sea underneath the king's feet, and it speaks to something that we're fixated on in our emotional realm or in our relation realm. And the challenge, the way that that's seemingly coming through and showing up, is through this nostalgic aspect of something that we've experienced or something that we still need to get some kind of completion around, because we have the Nine of Cups sitting here. And so there's something that still needs to be wrapped up. And because it hasn't been resolved and it hasn't been worked through, we're still sitting with it and it's still kind of festering underneath us. The way that we're going to get through this challenge is for us to take a look at where our own values are, what we can take out of that situation, and how do we bring our own center back to ourself when we're going through this chaotic situation or this emotional turmoil that we've gone through and that we're still processing. Because there's this tightrope walker with these two coins in their hands, and there's this belt that's kind of going around them. So there's some cycle that we need to learn from here. And there's also something that we need to consider, because when you're on a tightrope, having two coins that are these two different weights in your hands, and you're trying to figure out where you're going, you can't look down at your feet. I don't know if you've ever tried to walk on a tightrope, but you have to look forward. You have to maintain your focus in order for you to actually be able to make it across that really thin walkway that you're traveling on. And so this is reminding us that we have to look at our values and where we want to go in life and resolve this thing that we went through, like bring a sense of completion to it, allow there to be some resolution in it to our hearts, and take what we can of value out of that situation and keep moving forward. Now, the ultimate outcome for the day is the Seven of Swords. And so you can see this person is walking away from this kind of tent city, and there's some smoke coming up in the background because there's a campfire in the background. And as this person is walking forward, they have 5 swords in their hands, and there's 2 swords being left behind. So it's our ability to walk away from looking at things that are in this dualistic black and white kind of a way, like good or bad. We have to take from it what we can learn from. So it, in a lot of ways, it really is learning from our experiences, gathering what we can of value from it in the way we look at it in perspective and moving forward. Now, this can also be bringing up that there could be, some slanderous characters that are revealed today, or some kind of communication that reveals someone's intentions weren't necessarily of the most pure of heart, and so we're learning from it. We're learning where we want to put our energies, who we want to give our energy to, and what relationships we ultimately want to have in our lives. Consider that we are getting ready to go into Venus retrograde. Right now Venus is in conjunction with Pluto, and so we are bringing this sense of transformation to relationships and possibly past relationships that we need to do some healing around. So what do you want to gather from this situation? What can you learn from it? What kind of healing can you bring to your heart? Because ultimately, what we think about, we wear in our body and in our emotions. And if things are festering underneath the surface, they're chomping away at our energy that we could be applying to something else. So consider this a time of healing and working through some possible old wounds so that you can transform them and take what you can from them that can bring you forward in the direction of the path that you're going. I send you a lot of love today and a good wish as we go through all of this. Blessings to you. Mwah. Bye for now.